Welcome to Curious Crafts.
You subscribe! Welcome to the Dragonkin family!
Anyway, thank you so much for the subscription! Who was that?
No, there's no Mimsy picture. Where's the Mimsy?
A hearty welcome to Rylan, the necromancer of dead topics.
No, the picture doesn't show up anymore.
That's what Rylan said. He said no Mimsy picture.
No, it's just a little box that shows up. Welcome to Curious Crafts, and tonight we're working on Frostwind Pass Part 2. We did some of it last week, and we're going to continue this week with some more of this really cool Liquitex that I picked up, this modeling paste. But first of all, real quick, we are doing a Patreon pledge month. I don't know what we call it, a Patreon party. I don't know what to call it. It's not really a push, because I'm not pushy. But hey, you know, it's a great month to be a patron. Everyone who becomes a patron is entered to win, if we reach our goal, a dice bag and a set of Die Hard Dice Swamp Golem dice. Beautiful dice. But I didn't have this last week, but I made it since then. It's a dice bag, and it has these really cool little coiny things at the end here. And it fits, yeah, it's really cool.
Ooh,
and it looks like a swamp, and it's got a green liner. It's good for a ranger or druid. Because, you know, I play a ranger, so I might keep it for myself if we don't get enough patrons. But if we get, we have 12 right now. But if we get 14 total patrons, 2 more at the Elder Plus level, that means Elder or Bananakin or Ancient or Twilight. Oh, Twilight Dragonkin. Then we will have this drawing for everyone on the Twitch chat, but those who are patrons get an extra entry into the contest. And if we get more than that, if we get 16, then we'll have two drawings, and every 2 up to whatever, we'll have more drawings because I have more Die Hard dice to give away. We also have a beautiful mini that Big Old Joe painted for us to give away also. That's part of the drawing thing. So let's get to our crafting, shall we, Clover?
Yes.
Everyone like Clover's
said, quote, 17 heckin' months. According to the internet, that's a killer whale, baby.
That is a killer whale, baby. That's true. So, why don't you put on the overhead tabletop down?
Yes, ma'am.
And, you all can admire Clover's new hair. Color. It's her hair, it's just new color.
No, I got new hair.
New hair. So I went ahead and experimented. This is what we built last week, and we decided that we were going to make it a 2-sided display unit. This is for Big Old Joe, who's commissioned me to make some display terrain for his beautiful minis that he paints. I decided to make a wintry scene, and I wanted half of it to be a wintry scene, you know, with winter trees and some snow and, you know, rocks and whatever. And on this side, make it a winter cave scene. So if there was a troll or some sort of Yeti, maybe, mini that he wants to do, or just even explorers heading into a cave, it would be a 2-sided terrain display piece. And I went ahead and I spent some of my Christmas money on this really cool Liquitex professional modeling paste. And I got the idea for this stuff off of Black Magic Craft. Love that guy. He makes so many cool things and he uses this stuff. And I was intimidated at first to use it, but then I started and it was so much fun. It takes a little while to dry, so I thought I'd do it at the top of the hour and then work on some trees. I said in my promo that I was going to try to make some rice trees. Ooh, because last week I showed you oatmeal trees. So I'm going to do that at the beginning, and then maybe we'll see how it turns out toward the end. If it's a little dry, I could do some carving or sanding or something on it. I went ahead and carved the beveled edge a little bit, but we're going to smooth that all out and make it look like snow. In fact, I'm going to carve that a little bit more right there. It's too angular. But this stuff it was fun to work with. It was hard to stop. I wanted to keep going, and I thought, no, I better save this for my audience. Yeah. So, if anyone's wondering, Frostwind Pass is located on my map of Amonrath. I don't even need gloves. I'm just gonna use my fingers. I posted my map of Amonrath today on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, it's at Qyjari. And I put some fun facts about Amonrath up there, including the little village of, I can't say it, I'm going to say it incorrectly. It's Kasuk or something. I don't know. It's Kassuq. And yeah, and it's on the far east side in a snowy region, in a more cold region of the map. And I'd explained that several of the words in that area were Inuit, the Inuit language. Like, my monk, my character, Loki.
Sure.
Her full name is Akilokipak, which I'm sure I'm saying incorrectly.
Bless you.
Bless you. But her name in Inuit means soft snow.
Ooh.
Yeah, I liked that. And that whole region is sort of snowy and, kind of on the edge of the ocean there. Whatever that... we haven't even named that body of water. I should do that. Ooh, there's a gap there. I need to put a little piece of foam in that little gap so I don't waste too much of my Liquitex. I'll do that real quick. So I posted that today, and I... over in that region, on that east side, near Kasuk, like again, I'm probably saying that incorrectly, is another 2 words that I probably can't say correctly, but that's the mountain range.
Mm-hmm.
But those words are Inuit for Frostwind.
Ooh.
Oh, so that's where Frostwind Pass is. That's where this terrain is located. Let me find a little piece of scrap to fit in that little gap there, so I can just glue that in and not use up too much of my Liquitex. This is a 16-ounce bottle. Got it on Amazon. Believe it or not, it was less expensive on Amazon than with a coupon at Hobby Lobby. Yeah. What are you laughing at?
I'm dumb.
You're laughing at something.
The chat's being dumb again.
What are they saying? I want to hear.
It's just stupid things.
Well, I got teased for everyone thought I named Loki after, obviously, the demigod of mischief.
Talking about necromancers.
Oh, Rylan must be chatting about necromancers.
Yeah.
Of course he is. But no, I got her name Loki from shortened from that full name. Although, you know what? When I head down to my summer break, I'm taking a spring break, rather.
Yeah.
In Florida, that's when I usually play with Tranquil and my brothers, the other Banana Brothers, and we are playing the Silent Glare group, which is one of the several groups we have going together. But that's the one where I play Loki. But I miss Ronan so much. I don't remember the last time I played my ranger. And I miss her so much that I asked Tranquil if I could swap out. They're both level 9, so it's not like
Yeah.
it would be overpowering or anything.
Right, yeah.
So he said, okay, but I had to take, she doesn't have a legendary on her, but she has something that eventually, according to the storyline, is supposed to become a legendary. He said, well, her weapon has to be reduced to just a +1. I'm like, oh man! I don't know if I can play, if I want to play Ronin like that. But we'll see. I might just keep playing Loki. Monks are hard. Because I can't remember all the things that they can do all the time, and I'm always forgetting to do especially since I don't play her that often.
Right.
You play what? Always play a rogue?
Yeah, that's my character.
That's her character. Unless they're being used as a backpack. You want to tell the chat about that? Or is it bringing back too many poor memories? So Clover was really excited when she started high school because the high school in our area has a D&D club.
Yeah.
And you were looking forward to joining and checking it out. Even though you do have a full schedule of other activities, you were really looking forward to that. So go ahead, tell them the story.
So I come in on the first day. I thought, apparently, I guess it wasn't like the official first day that everyone met up.
Yeah.
But so I was new. So they were like, yeah, everyone got into there was like only two groups.
Yeah.
Because there weren't that many kids there. But they were like, oh, you're still here. Alright, just go with them, I guess. And I was like, okay.
She's very chill about it.
Whatever. So, let's see. Oh, it's been a while. I kind of forgot most of it. But basically, I think it was the cleric. It was a human cleric. And
yeah.
I didn't even have a character. I was making stuff up about my character on the spot, trying to remember it. I think it was just like a human rogue. I didn't know much about it. I think my name ended up being, like, variable. just V for short, because I didn't... Or, like, unknown or something. I didn't have a name for the character. So...
Well, also, tell not to back you up, but the DM is a student.
Oh, yeah.
An inexperienced
it's completely student-run.
Yeah.
The DM hadn't had much... I mean, they'd played D&D before, but they hadn't had much experience being a DM. Which, I mean, same, it's fine. They were seated next to someone who did have a lot of DM experience. So they were kind of asking them for help. But now, I was seated at the end of the table next to, a girl who was playing a human, I think, cleric?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she cast light on you or something, right?
Yeah. And she wasn't too nice. She used a couple of in-game racial slurs.
Oh, really? I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. I mean, they were, like, for the different classes. It was nothing like real life.
No,
still.
right.
I didn't really care, but I was like, that's still a little much. So, we were playing, and I tried to, be as helpful as I could as to not inconvenience the group or anything.
Being the newbie.
Being the first, most recent one there.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, we came across a river. There's a cave on the other side. And I'm like, alright, that's chill. The experienced player, he completely knew what he was doing. He's been playing for years. He was really good. He was like, okay, I'm gonna cast Levitate on you. I think he was a wizard. I'm gonna cast Levitate on the rogue. And I'm like, okay, perfect. I'll float across the river. Or you can, move me across the river. I will go to the entrance of the cave and check for traps. This is perfect.
Because you know how to play a rogue at
least. Because I know what I'm doing. I'm like, this is fine. Rogues can check for traps. I can be helpful. This is great. Until the cleric, who wasn't very nice, was like, oh, I don't remember what the spell is, but I'm gonna cast light on the rogue. So now I am a small, glowing, floating sun, beacon of light in the middle of the woods. I can't move because I'm, being levitated by
and
spell.
Stealth is out, right?
Yeah, I can't stealth. I can't attack. It's like I'm useless at this point. What else can a rogue really do? No offense to rogue players, but
floating and lit up like
floating and lit up. It's like
a
come
torch.
On, what else can you do? I know. I could have. I know.
Well,
we resisted and rolled a saving throw.
Yeah, that's the thing. She she did not want to tangle with some of these older girls who were playing and, offend them. So there was a bunch of stuff that we all gave her advice of what she could have done.
Yeah, and had it gotten farther and became like actual bullying, I would have said something. But I was like, you know, the new one, and
don't rock the boat.
I didn't want to immediately like, this isn't fair.
She wanted to be mature about it and say, all right, let's just play along with the people and see how it goes. Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, fine. Like, everybody else in the group was like, bro, what? Why'd you, what? But she refused to put me down. I'm like, all right, we gotta cross over. We're in the cave now. The DM wasn't great at explaining time passing, and we didn't have a map. It was very confusing.
Theater of the mind.
Yeah. And we're in the cave now, or some dungeon. I don't remember exactly. Like, he didn't explain the progression of time too well. But essentially, we came across some mob. I don't remember what they were. I think goblins. He didn't explain it too well. I think it was some goblins, like down a staircase, and we were like, all right, great. We're gonna go fight the goblins. That's the whole point of the game, is to fight things for the most part. And I'm finally down. You know, the time.
You're unlevitated.
I'm unlevitated, unlit, and the time has passed for that to happen. But so we go to fight these goblins. Right before this happens, the cleric picks me up because I guess they're like a lot taller than I am. And they just throw me over their shoulder, and they're like
a fireman's hold, right?
Yeah. And they're like, I'm taking you with me. And I'm like, can I get down and fight? Because I can actually contribute to the group. And they're like, no. I'm like,
This is where the DM should have stepped in and says, you know, all right, you roll a grapple check and you roll a strength or athletics or even acrobatics to get out of the But they didn't interfere with this cleric's bullying manner, so just put a bad taste in your mouth.
It was kind of dumb, and I'm like, I don't.
Well, and it was on Wednesdays, and we have a ton of other things we do on Wednesdays. So.
And she never asked my name. She always referred to me as the rogue.
So like, we're making trees.
I saw her later in the hallway, like a week later, and she was like, "Oh, what was your name again?" Like I never.
Here's to my not so secret admirer, Anchoku, joining the party.
Hey, Anchoku, welcome.
Yes, are you making Olaf?
Yes, I am making Olaf. I'm not making Olaf. I'm making trees. So I had this idea. Remember last week I showed you guys how to make the, or I not showed you, but I told you that I made these oatmeal trees, right? Made from these raw oats. So I thought, what if I use something smaller? And I just happened to go into the pantry. I was cleaning up the pantry, remember, on Saturday a little bit. And I came across an old bag of rice.
Yeah.
So I thought, why don't I use that instead? Mm-hmm. So I have rice. So I'm going to try that. Using these styrofoam balls. So I took the balls and I stabbed them through through this with. I actually used a skewer, like like you'd make a shish kebab.
Yeah.
And I'm going to. I think I'm going to use my Mod Podge, and I don't need glue because I have a mixture of Mod Podge and glue. I think I just need Mod Podge. And I'm going to stick rice to it and see if that works. And if not, I have another idea. Oh, I can't get this. Oh, there we go. So I'm just going to clip this and then dip it in and make a mess. Where's my clippers? Here they are. Alright, so chat is chatting.
A little bit. Oh, and Joji said, if Vlad the Impaler did his thing on a snowman, would it become a tree?
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. I gotta get a little cup to put this in. Here we go. Okay, so this is I think it's actually whole grain rice, not whole grain, wheat. I don't know, something. It's not white rice. That's why it's different colors.
Joker said ASMR.
It was ASMR-ish. I almost said something. I'm going to dip that in. The Mod Podge. And shake a good bit of it off. You see, they're no longer the round spheres. I almost said balls. And then I just did say it. Mm-hmm. They were, and then I squished them into just sort of a triangular-ish shape. And the idea is to make some winter-looking trees. I want to get some of that off there. Okay. And then we're just going to dip it in the rice and see what happens. Oh. It looks like a marshmallow treat. Like a Rice Krispie treat. Yeah. But messier and not as tasty.
Maybe a little less edible.
I have something fun to make on Wednesdays, Aunt Anne's tree.
Oh.
I do. I'm really excited. It started out to be a cat with a heart on its chest, like for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And I didn't like the way the ears looked, and I was using a dark gray.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that either, so I chopped the ears off and used a lighter gray and used a different color, heart color. It basically changed it from the whole idea to something completely different. But I've never made this one before, so it'll be a brand new ornament. It's a penguin.
Oh.
I mean, I've made penguins before, but I've made Christmas penguins. This is a Valentine's penguin. I know, I can't wait. He's so cute. I've cut him out, but I haven't built him yet. All right, so let's just let this dry. Oh, I should have thought ahead and put something down to stick. Oh, yeah, I'll do it on this one. Uh-oh.
Once my rice is done cooking, I'm gonna take a melatonin and watch Star Trek TOS until I fall asleep. Sounds like a plan, Rylan. That sounds like fun.
What's he watching?
Star Trek TOS. I don't know what that stands for.
Why don't I know that?
Oh, you tell me.
Original DS9.
The original series.
Oh, the original series. Okay, thanks.
Star Trek Terms of Service.
Yes, and I was like, Star Trek Terms of Service. So I was thinking DS9 is Deep Space Nine, and then NG is Next Generation, and okay. I need to put this down on something, and I have failed to provide myself a place to put it. So I'm gonna have to drill a hole through this thing. Here, let's find another. There we go.
Star Trek, the Kirk years.
The Kirk years, yeah. Okay. That's not gonna hold up. That's gonna fall over. I need to do something else. I need to improvise. I will stick this through here. And now it won't fall over. Ha-ha! I am so clever. Alright, so there's a big clump of rice in here.
Trouble with tribbles.
Oh, that's a good episode. But I don't know that because I'm not old enough to know what Star Trek TOS means. I am too young for that.
That was a good episode, says Ryan.
I totally know what he's talking about. Okay, so the other one I wanted to do is just simply coat it with the Mod Podge and check it out. See how that turns out. So let's just... I better prep a place for it first.
I recently saw the episode with Nazi Spock.
Oh, really? Let me go ahead and prep a holder for this one. I need to poke it.
Too young to know it was a Desilu production?
Yes, I remember. I mean... as much as anyone can when they're, you know, young like me. Okay, there. Now we got a spot for it. Alright, let's go ahead and just glue this. It's not going out into the thing! Oh, this is gonna be messy. If that wasn't glue, that would look delicious.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Oh no, I got it pretend! Oh no! Okay. So, I don't want all the trees on Joe's terrain display to be solid white. I want some trees that are just brownish looking trees, but have a have some snow on them. So that's our next step for this terrain after I set this up to dry. Oh, this is going to be messy. It's going to drip.
Icicles.
It does look like icicles. Okay.
Make plaid tree.
Plaid?
Plaid? Plaid.
Plaid.
P-L-A-I-D.
Plaid. Why? And choku, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How did I know that? Okay, so I'll let that one dry. And, ooh, it's separating. There we go. Ooh, it's melty. I gotta put this over a plate before it gets on my... There we go. Okay, so I've got this one. And this one. If it runs off, no big deal. They can just sit there and dry. Okay. So the next idea I had for trees is with cotton as the snow. I'm gonna have to get rid of this because it is now covered with glue erase. And that is to take wire, and just like I did for the base of the oatmeal trees, and here we go. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you. Okay, so I can no longer find this brown coated wire. I don't even remember what gauge it is. I want to say it's like 20 gauge, 22 gauge. I can find it green, but I can't, and this is thicker. This is actually a heavier gauge. This is probably like 18 gauge. Yeah. But I can't find it in this, and I like the brown wire. I'll have to just probably order it online. But I made these trees for our last episode of D&D with the Banana Brothers. Is that coming in okay? I got rice on my hand.
Yes, it is.
It was meant to be
bring it a little bit closer.
Like there?
Yeah.
It was meant to be for, whoops, the little island. Huh?
We'll drop it.
Oh, no, I didn't. I made 3 of them. What I did was I took a fern, a fake fern, some greenery that I got at, I think, Hobby Lobby, and I cut the little things off to make them look like the palm trees, the palms, the palm leaves. And but the wire is the green wire. You can kind of see under the washer there the green wire. Yeah. And I covered it with this brown floral tape, which is what I've had to do since I can't find the brown. So that's what I'm going to do with these. I'm going to use the green because, like I said, I can't find this brown. I want to save this.
So, Bravo Quarks has made an entrance.
Hey, Dave.
Dave? Okay, hi. I don't know your name.
Dave is one of the players on Riff and Rabble, and he is also he also can crochet. Did you know that?
I did not.
I can.
Up until now, I don't even know his name. So,
all right, I'm gonna get that plant or that silk flower and show you what I'm talking about.
Okay.
This is what. Oh, there's rice everywhere. So of course I used a coupon, so I didn't pay $4 for it. But this is what I use. I just cut these little leaves, parts of it off, each one, and then I glued them individually to the top of that.
Yeah.
Right there. So now I'm going to do something similar with the stem part, but I'm going to put some sort of snow thing on it using probably cotton. Do the old tranquil method. The bases I use for my trees are usually washers. What's funny is one of my Banana Brothers works for a home improvement company, and I told him one time when I was visiting in sunny Florida to bring me some back. I said, bring me some washers back, like some 1.5-inch washers.
Yeah.
And he said, well, I looked at the price of the washers and it's, oh, is it time? It is time for On the Air. Come on in, On the Air. I thought I heard a knock. Yay, here she is. All right, today we have our guest, Air, who is going to give a critique of the couple of the things that we've done thus far. Are you ready for your giving a critique, Air?
Sure.
All right.
I made trees.
I made trees. They don't look like Olaf at all, do they?
No.
No, they look like trees. This one has rice on it. What do you think of the one with rice on it? No? I mean, it'll be painted, but still?
Hey, Air.
No?
Air. Squat down a little bit so I can see your face.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
well, I probably should just move the camera up a little bit. All right, what do you think about the Liquitex?
Olaf is a tree. That's the secret.
Oh, that's his secret? He's a tree?
Put an eye in... Wait. Put eyes and a carrot on it, Air.
Eyes and a carrot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. That means pay attention to chat.
Friendly reminder that you were in the middle of the Banana Brothers, the Banana Bro half-inch washer story.
Yes, I will.
I want to know how this ends.
I will get back to it, I promise.
Okay.
What do you think of this cave?
Wait, is that the cave?
This is the cave side, and this is like the adventuring party trail side.
So like a cliffside?
A cliffside, yeah. It's still got Liquitex on it. Don't wipe it on my chair! What are you doing? What do you think of this tree?
He looked like Olaf.
He looks like Olaf?
A tall
Olaf. Alright, fine. I'll have to do something about that tree. Well, we're in the middle of making a different tree, so I'll get you the opinion on that next week. How about that? Okay?
Where is it?
I'm in the middle of making it. I was telling my washer story, and I had to stop because you knocked on the. Good night. Mwah. Hug and kiss.
Tall.
Good night. Olaf. All right.
Tall, because he's tall.
Tall off, yeah. Okay. So, washer story.
Ow.
Oop. Let's put this back over here. All right, so we're back on the table.
Yes.
Okay, so it was Arlindor. Worked for the home improvement company, and he came home with no washers. And I said, "Bro, I asked for washers. I mean, they're what? They're nothing. You could just go grab some." He was like, "Frankly, the washers that you asked for are more expensive per unit than just using a quarter."
Really?
Just use a quarter. So he talked me out of using that. But then I realized that quarters don't have holes in the middle, which is what I need to secure these things. So I actually had to pay.
Dave said, "Brad, do you even wash her?"
Do you even wash her? Exactly. So he did not bring me home some washers.
Shame. You should fire him.
I should. He is out. So it's sort of an anticlimactic story after all that setup. Okay, so we're gonna make this tree. I don't know if I'll put it through the hole or not because it kind of gives
Did
us
he put
stable.
holes in the quarters?
No, I'm not gonna put holes in the quarters. I think that's actually illegal.
How is it illegal? You're not going to use them.
It's money is government property, and you shouldn't deface it. That's another reason why you probably shouldn't use them. So I'm gonna do 2 of these at about 3 inches, about 4 inches each. Once I get the edges turned up there, and my stronger pliers or needle nose pliers. Yeah, so I just decided just to use washers. These are bigger trees anyway, so they kind of needed a well, that is about a 1.5 inch. Yeah, he could have brought them.
Rylan said, "I use nickels on the bottom of my minis with raised bases to add weight." The wife was like, "WTF, why do you use money for the bases?" And I was like, "Because the washer of the same size is like 14 cents.
Exactly. Exactly, and that's what he was saying. He was like, it would cost you less to use the money that you're using to buy it.
Oh, hey, someone
Yes.
who I can't pronounce their name, I'm
Yes.
very sorry, said in Canada too, it's illegal to deface money.
And
Something fire?
oh, ethnic. I don't know how to pronounce.
That.
Yeah.
Very sorry. Oh, it's Callie. Hi, Callie.
Kelly. Kelly's also part of Riff and Rebel. Yeah, you can't deface money.
I mean, you could try.
Well, you shouldn't. It's illegal.
Shouldn't and illegal are two very different words.
Alright, you know, listen, Linda.
I'm spitting straight facts.
Spitting straight facts, that's...
Fun
Okay.
fact, it's not illegal to drill a hole in a quarter, but it can no longer be used for currency once you've done that.
Oh, that's interesting. Alright, so I've taken these...
So I'm not going to jail, good.
Good, yeah, so... We got that going for us.
It's only legal if you get caught.
Oh, wow.
Like the way you think.
I need the Riff and Rabble crew to remind me who is with who up there, because I know two of the crew members are married to each other. I know it's not Joe, but it's either, I know there's Lauren, Travis, Dave, and Callie, and Joe are the Riff and Rabble crew, but I don't remember who is married to who, or who is partnered with who, I should say. Somebody.
Oh, it's a long quote. Oh. Okay. It is somewhat fact and somewhat fiction. It is not illegal to deface coins, but they can no longer be used anywhere for currency. But if you want, or you breaking the law, it is perfectly legal to drill a small hole in a nickel, paint a quarter, or bend a penny if you want. But you can no longer use it to help buy that new video game or drop it in a Coinstar machine. Coins that have been defaced are only good for keepsakes, or can be sold as a novelty item.
So
Thank
that's
you,
why.
Rylan, for looking that up, because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you copied and pasted that from Google. If you knew all of that on hand, good on you. More power to you. Also, what do you do in your free time? I'm worried. Dave said Callie and I are entwined in marriage.
Aww.
It's Lauren and Travis and Dave and Callie.
Okay. Oh, so there's two couples.
Oh, Lauren and Travis are life promised.
Life promised. Okay, that's cool.
Rylan said I knew that. I should know how to word it. Alright, fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because they have those little machines at fairs and stuff where you could take a penny and stick it into a machine and they'll press it into with an impression of, like, I don't know, a train or something or whatever, wherever you're located at. You know, like if you're at the state fair, it'll give you an impression of something, and then it'll say, you know, 2020 state fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking pieces of this green wire and I am attaching it every so often on this tree. I have no idea how this is going to work. This is definitely an experiment. And I'm just wrapping it on with this.
I've never been to a state fair in my whole life, said Dave. Hey, same.
Well, Dave's...
Fun fact, Canada no longer makes pennies.
Really?
Good. Pennies are stupid. We should get rid of it. I think we should get rid of all cash.
You
honestly.
think a lot of stuff is stupid.
Well, that's not true.
Alright, so I'm going to just do one more. Add
Good joke. Good for Canada.
Good for Canada.
Dave is Canadian. They don't have states.
They have provinces.
Oh, because Dave said, I've never been to a state fair my whole life.
Oh,
And Rylan was like, Dave's Canadian. They don't have states.
Yeah.
Rylan, aren't there provincial fairs?
Oh, ha 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 ha. Good one.
Nope. Cities have fairs.
A city fair? That's like an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Or whatever opposite of an oxymoron
Yeah,
is.
oxymoron. Because oxy means super smart and moron means stupid, so...
Thanks.
Oxymoron is an oxymoron. The word is an oxymoron.
Oh, I see.
Mostly small towns, farming communities have fairs.
Yeah.
We have no Ren fairs.
Oh, that's sad.
I've never been to a Ren fair. I want to go to one. Or like 3, I don't know.
I've been to a couple.
Either 1 or 3. Not 2 or 4, but 1 or 3.
1 or 3, yeah.
I refuse to go to 2 or 4.
I am not ever going to go to an even-numbered fair. I don't know what'll happen when I go to that third one. Okay, so I am going to now... This looks really bad. I don't even know if this is going to work out. My hands are really sticky now because this tape is... It's not really adhesive like tape. It sort of like sticks to itself. So it's kind of weird.
Everything's weird.
It's gummy.
Are there Lilith fairs?
Ah ha ha.
You ever heard of a Lilith Fair.
That's because it's a musical group. Okay. Oh, that's not gonna stick anyway. It's just sticking to my
Can you
hand.
make a whomping tree? Any player that gets within melee range gets a whomping.
I like that. That's a good idea. I should make one of those.
Well, you can think it. You can thank Anshoku.
All right, I'm gonna quick find my words.
Okay, this is Googled, says Rylan. Lilith Fair was a concert tour and
Oh, that's
traveling
right.
music festival founded by Canadian musician. That's a lot of words.
Someone has another window with Google open on it.
Sarah
McLaughlin?
McGlath, sure. Network music group Stan Fraser and Terry McBride and New York talent agent Marty Diamond. It's a cool last name.
It is a cool one. Alright, so let's get the cotton out. And make snow on this tree.
For the rest of the night, let's find words Clover can't pronounce. No, Dave, I can pronounce cotton. I think he was excited for cotton, but I'm offended you think I can't pronounce that. I can. It's cotton. Make more... What?
It needs to have something more on it than just the cotton, guys. What should I put on here?
Make more Olaf.
I'm not making more Olaf, but what
No,
if I make...
M-O-A-R. I don't know what that word means. Worcestershire. Is that right?
Worcester. You kind of say the first word and swallow the rest.
That's rural. I know. That's not a word. You're tricking me. That's not a word.
All right, what do you think of that
You
tree?
just hit your keyboard.
What do you think of that tree?
That kernel. It's not colonial. It's kernel. I think I know that.
It's colonel.
No, it's kernel.
This looks like a DNA sequence.
It looks like a really derpy person.
A three-armed person.
A stick figure.
Should I keep going with this?
Anemone.
Anemone?
Oh.
Shall I... Someone spell hyperbole. Shall I keep going with this?
Lieutenant. Sorry, go ahead.
It's lieutenant, actually, in Europe.
Well, we're not in Europe, no, are we?
Should I keep going with this idea? Or stop and think it's stupid?
Hyperbole.
Hyperbole!
I'm kidding, it's hyperbole, and I know
yes, and the epitome of hyperbole. I don't like that either. Oh, let's do more glue. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, or no, Kelly said let's keep going.
Let's get what?
Keep going on the tree.
Keep going with this? Really?
I don't know, that's what I said.
But you have no faith.
I think it's going terribly, but they like it, so...
Okay. Let's see.
The hyperbole, is that what happened during the sports ball season?
The sports ball season is the hyperbole, yeah. Okay,
Pull them apart so they're a little less round.
Okay, that's a good idea. I will squish them.
Are those cotton balls or styrofoam?
No, they're styrofoam balls.
Oh, those cotton.
No. You know what I'll do? I'll get out my handy dandy new invention.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism. I know that one. Isn't it? Isn't that the fear of long words?
No, it's not.
Oh.
And it should be anti-disestablishmentarianism. It's supposed to be just a really long word. So I made this this rolling pin. like 10 minutes before the stream started. It's essentially two tubes, two dirters.
Dirt.
And wait, take it to this camera. Do you know why? This is from my mother, who's a school teacher, who's a retired school teacher. Do you know why they're called dirters? This toilet paper rolls and rolls that you get out of like. You gonna do it too? You know why they're called dirters? Because.
And then you can just do that.
So I took these two dirters and I stuck tinfoil on the bigger one, and I slipped it on there, and now it's like a little tinfoil rolling pin. You can put it on the other camera.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism means being opposed to the withdrawal of state support from an established church. Do you just know these things? Like, I'm worried.
He's looking them up.
Okay, I'm gonna try. That's more letters than I can count. I'm gonna try the one that starts with typo. Okay, is this not like the
Put it on the overhead cam so they're at least watching me do this while you try to
embarrass myself?
test your vocabulary strength.
It's... Oh! Okay, the fear of long words is hippopotamonstrossequipedaliophobia.
Perfect!
Thank you.
This is a brilliant idea, squishing them down. Whoever came up with that is brilliant. Callie? Was it Callie?
I believe so. Wait, yes.
Okay.
Wait, yes.
This is perfect.
Don't clip that. I mean, you can. It's fine. It's fine.
We encourage clipping because they end up on our best of reels, because I'm too lazy to go back and look through 3 hours of every episode looking for something funny. I just go to the clips.
I know that one.
Yeah.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I can't say it too fast because I get tongue-tied easily.
Can you say it backward?
No. Can you?
Mary Poppins can!
That's what I thought. Oh. Get out of here with that. Boo. I see you. Alright, let's see. Ignominious.
Ignomine. I know that word.
Well, how's it pronounced?
I don't know how it's pronounced.
Well, then...
I only read it. It's onomatopoeia, yeah.
Well, that's not the word I typed. It's onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia, yeah. Go ahead.
I got...
You guys are doing this tongue twister thing for her. This is awesome.
I already did that one.
Hey, you know what? You Canadians, have her do cities in Canada.
I will cry.
And not Quebec. She's got that one.
Everyone knows Quebec.
Actually, I think it's pronounced
Quebec.
No, Quebec.
Isn't that the French one? I don't know.
They're all, yeah. I mean, hello.
Shaden Fredu.
I think you're having a stroke. I do like this tree better with the squished balls on it. The squished balls on it.
How about you just say like the flattened styrofoam?
The flattened styrofoam. Yes, thank you.
What the province again is?
Saskatchewan. Ha!
This is my job.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Saskatchewan, apparently. Lily. Hey, I know how to say that. Also, hi, Lily.
Hey, Lily.
Eto by Coke. I mean, I don't know how it's like, where the emphasis goes.
Are you putting the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable? The emphasis
on the wrong syllable. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta put the big one on that. Yeah.
Eto by Coke. Thank you. Eto by. Is it by? Oh yeah, it's by. Eto by Co.
Everything about you's by.
No, it's gay. It's a difference. Eto by Co. Okay, but where's the emphasis? Is it Eto by Co? Is it Eto by Co? Is it Eto by Go? Is it Eto by Co? Like.
There's so many.
Eto by Co?
Etu Brute! Well, now we got Shakespeare going in here.
Is it E or A? Cause like
I'm gonna attach this to the this
in
now
several languages.
Because I need to have a base on it when I put
Lego my Bico. Thank you so much. Soft E. I don't know what that means.
Not E.
Okay, so it's Eto. Oh, Eto Bico. Is that it? I think it's Eto Bico. Am I right? Please tell me I'm right. Please. I want to be right.
Alright, so now I need to get
so close.
So close.
Eto Bico.
Alright. I'm gonna dip this in here. No, I'm not gonna dip it, because that's just gonna be a mess. I am going to...
I know the emphasis on the toe. Eto Bico. Like...
Etu Brute. I'm gonna get a brush. There we go.
They're spelling it like it's Eto Bico. Like, what is it? That can't be right. Is that right? Like,
They just want to hear you say it that way. I'm gonna put glittery snow on this one.
Don't LOL me, Callie.
Did you just LOL me?
No one says that. I hope. I will not say it faster. How is it pronounced? Hold on, I'm getting my
Isn't
phone.
there a province in Canada named Owatagusayam?
Bless you?
I think there is.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to look it up. And I'm gonna have Siri tell me how it's spelled. I mean pronounced.
I think you should look up Owatagusayam.
Wait.
It's a Canadian province. Or city or something, I don't remember. I'm gonna have to paint the branches now because this is gonna. Well, what is it?
Etobicoke.
There you go.
Etobicoke.
There you go. You got it.
Oh. See, I kept thinking bi was like B-I, like hard I.
So look up the one I mentioned.
I don't know how to spell that.
I'll spell it for you.
I spell worse than I pronounce words I don't know.
Well, I'll spell it for you. Just go to Google or whatever. And...
Wait, hold on, there's more prompts. I gotta answer these first.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Clover, say Irish wrist watch. And no, I will not say it faster because I will spit all over the screen and cry. Hi, Twisted.
Hey, Twisted.
How are you?
Alright, you ready to go look it up?
Why is there no Q? Why is there no A? I mean, hold on.
Boy, you
Let
cannot
me start
just
over.
talk today, can
There
you?
is no U after the Q and before the A. Thank you.
I'll spell it for you. Ready?
Oh, hold on. Let me get my phone out. Okay.
O-H
O-H
W-H-A
W-H-A
T-A
T-A
G-O-O
G-O-O
S-E
S-E
I-A-M.
A-M.
Yep.
Do you mean, oh, what a goose?
Oh, what a goose I am.
Welcome to my childhood, kiddo.
I better be getting paid overtime for this. This is BS. Anyway, where were we?
Where were we? Okay, let's get the sprinkle stuff on here, and then we're gonna be done for the night.
Mm-hmm. I will not dab on the haters, Dave.
So I picked this stuff up Christmas time, I think 2 years ago. Oh, maybe it was last Christmas, I don't remember. It feels like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's just basically that snow stuff you put around one of those little Christmas villages.
Yeah.
We'll see how this turns out. It may not work out.
Dip it in the sprinkle jar head first.
No, because then I don't want to waste it, because then it'll just get glue inside the sprinkle jar. Like I
Mash it down. Okay, I think it's time to stop talking.
It looks kind of cool. I like that tree. It's a very funky looking tree.
Can't see it at all.
Can't see it at all? Alright, well, here, how about that?
It looks like a bunch of marshmallows.
It does look like marshmallows.
It's a marshmallow tree.
Alright. So, tomorrow night, on D&D with the Banana Brothers, they are mid-Kraken fight. A young Kraken is...
That tree be funky, though.
It does! It's very funky.
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 F-O-N-K-Y.
F-O-N-K-Y, okay.
Funky.
They are right in the middle of a water elemental Kraken, young Kraken fight. The Kraken is actually attacking the ship. And
It's an Olaf body part tree.
it is, yeah. It's an Olaf head tree.
Oh no.
Oh no. And
It's to scare off the other Olafs.
yeah, don't come near.
Okay.
And then they got to make it across the way to Dyrebrook. So that's going on tomorrow night at 8 o'clock right here. Same bat station, same bat channel, same bat time. And then on Wednesday at noon is Aunt Anne's Tree. I'll be making a cute little penguin. I can't wait. You can put it on that camera. I can't wait. It's going to be so cute. It's for Valentine's Day. I made a bear last week.
No one told me there were bats.
Well, wait, save that for Halloween. And then on Thursday is more 3 Sheets 1 Shot. I had a blast with Joe last Thursday. We completed a 1 shot, and I feel very proud of myself. It's already edited and up for the bonus content for my patrons. So if you're a patron, you can go get that. In fact, Rylan is running it Saturday on his stream. He's going to stream it. He's going to run that 1 shot. So you can go watch him over on his channel, Rylan TV, I think. Isn't that what it is, Rylan? Put a link. Give yourself a shout out, Rylan. And I've sent him some backstory for Amonrath and the map and the DM map. So if you pay him just enough, he might give you the whole DM map. Anyway, next Monday we'll do more of this. And guess what? I will be down 1 Clover next week because she'll be...
Oh, wait.
She'll be skiing.
Ew.
Ask me if I've ever gone snow skiing. Skiing.
Let me guess.
I have not. I have not ever gone snow skiing. So she'll be up in West Virginia with her church youth group going skiing. But I do have a guest producer coming to join me on Monday. Yay, the return of Drake. So he is going to fill in for his sister, and I appreciate that.
Am I still getting paid or is he getting paid?
You are not getting paid.
No.
You don't get paid to not be here.
Are you paying him in mead?
Oh, I might. He might prefer that over just the paycheck. So anyway, tune in next week for more. Or actually, just join me tomorrow for D&D with the Banana Brothers at 8 o'clock. That'd be awesome. I'll have to clean all this mess up and reset the map. So thank you all for being here. Very much is the thank you on my face. We have to decide who to...
Of course it is.
Is it right here?
Yeah, a lot lower than that.
Oh, right
a lot lower.
Right here?
Lower.
Okay.
Higher. To your left.
Alright, that's enough.
I'm messing with you.
And we're gonna raid Direbear GM, right? Clover? This is your part of your job.
Hi.
Is to find I'm gonna raid someone from Nerdsmith, please.
Okay.
Direbear GM is usually playing, but double check.
Exclamation point.
Well, first see if they actually are on. Go open up Twitch. Noob. See if they're...
Direbear is not live.
Oh, well, who is live?
Drake is live.
Drake is live. All right. Well, who else? Because I'd like to do Nerdsmith first. We do support
Chief Dancing Bear, Forge Breaker, Perception Studio,
Straticus. Yeah.
And then simply D&D.
Let's do Drake.
Okay.
Let's go raid Drake and everyone give him a mimsy dab and say hello.
Oh shoot.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Do you remember how to do it?
Yes, I do actually.
Excellent.
Crazy thing is that I do know what to do because I am very good at this and I know exactly how to fix this. And also, everything's going right. And there we go. Yes, everything's going correctly this whole time because I know what I'm doing.
And you said goodbye to everyone. You did the mimsy dab.
Yeah, I did not, but I will.
And you muted our mic.
I did not.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, they can't see my face? Good. Alright.
Said no one ever. Do I need those diary pages? I feel like I don't. Hey, Curious Crash with the raid! Hello. Hello. So I'm playing a very interesting little game here. Called Stone Thingy. I need to eat this. It's actually very fun so far. No, it's undefined. What?